Good morning, students. তোমালোকে ডিফাৰেন্সিয়েশ্যন পঢ়ি আছা তোমালোকে ডিফাৰেন্সিয়েশ্যন পঢ়ি আছা তাত কিছুমান ফৰ্মুলা অলৰেডি শিকা হৈছে অলৰেডি লিখি দিয়া আছে মই বোৰ্ডৰ সাইডত এবাৰ এখিনি তথাপিটো ৰিপিট কৰি দিছো ডিফাৰেন্সিয়েশ্যন কনস্ট্যান্ট 0 differentiation of x to the power n formula differentiation of a to the power x a greater than 0 differentiation of e to the power x differentiation of e to the power minus x differentiation of log x differentiation of sin x differentiation of cos x differentiation of tan x differentiation of sec x differentiation of cot x and differentiation of cosec x যিখিনি ফৰ্মুলা ইউজ কৰি আমি ডিফাৰেন্সিয়েশ্যন কৰিব লাগে হে গুটে ফৰ্মুলাখিনি আগতে পাইছা মই আকৌ এবাৰ ৰিপিট কৰি বোৰ্ডৰ সাইডত লিখি দিছো নেক্সট u into v formula product of two function যদি দুটা ফাংশন থাকে u and v are two function u is a function suppose f of x v is a function suppose g of x u and v are two function of same variable x দুটা ফাংশন আছে same variable যদি x হয় u and v are not constant যদি দুটা ফাংশন দিয়া আছে u আৰু v তো their product formula u into v যিবিলাক আমি অলৰেডি ক্লাস 11 ত পাই আহিছো তাৰে ফৰ্মুলাটো হল u into v u differentiation of v plus v differentiation of u u by v u and v are the two function v into differentiation of u minus u into differentiation of v divided by v square এতিয়া next মই কেটামান কোৱেশ্চন লৈছো find dy by dx find the derivative of y with respect to x derivative of y with respect to x number 1 or solution to আমি start কৰিব চাও solution 1 y equal to log sec x plus tan x so student differentiation বহুত important হয় differentiation কৰিব পাৰিলে ইন্টিগ্ৰেশনো কৰিব পাৰিবা গতে differentiation আৰু integration দুইটা মিলাই ক্যালকুলাস বুলি কোৱা হয় ক্যালকুলাস অফ 44 মাৰ্কস আহিব হেকানে আমাৰ খুব ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট হয় এখিনি আমি শিকিবই লাগিব differentiation of this result and another from differentiation of কেনেকৈ আমি কৰিব লাগিব y equal to log sec x plus tan x first লিখিবা differentiate with respect to x differentiate with respect to x then dy by dx differentiation of log sec x plus tan x this differentiation of log sec x plus tan x ইয়াক আমি differentiate with respect to x কৰিছো now differentiation ৰ লগত কি আছে differentiation ৰ লগত আছে log তেতিয়া তুমি differentiation of log যত এটা ফৰ্মুলা আমি লিখিছো সেই ফৰ্মুলাটোৰ গুছি যাবা differentiation of log x dx differentiation of log x dx equal to 1 by x লিখা হয় আমি কি লিখো differentiation of log x dx equal to 1 by x differentiation of log x dx equal to 1 by x লিখো এতিয়া ইয়াত differentiation of log আছে সেই কাৰণে therefore মই differentiation of log ফৰ্মুলাটো লিখি লৈছো now chain rule ইয়াত মিলাব লাগিব এটো যদি x হয় log x then dx ইয়াত আছে log sec x plus tan x ইয়াত আছে d tan x আমি same কৰি লম first কেনেকৈ আমি কৰিব লাগিব same differentiation of log sec x plus tan x same কৰিবলৈ আমি into কৰিম যেটো কোৱা হয় chain rule which is called chain rule differentiation of log sec x plus tan x log x dx log sec x plus tan x d sec x plus tan x into এতিয়া এই লাইনটো লগত এই নেক্সট লাইন ব্যালেন্স কৰিবলৈ আমি ইয়াত ইনটু কৰিম sec x plus tan x dx এটো কোৱা হয় চেইন ৰুল আমাৰ ব্যালেন্স হৈ গৈছে দিস লাইন তাৰ পিছত এটো দিস লাইন কাৰণ দিস টু ক্যান্সেল ইহত যদি ক্যান্সেল যায় we will get this result ইয়া কোৱা হয় this is chain rule now log x dx equal to 1 by x log x dx 1 by x log sec x plus tan x d sec x plus tan x equal to 1 by sec x plus tan x this result differentiation or result likhila now this plus two function jodi plus hoy thake we have to separate this sec x dx plus differentiation of tan x dx differentiation of sec x differentiation of tan x plus ase separate kori diba after then 1 by sec x plus tan x differentiation of sec x the differentiation of sec x is sec x into tan x differentiation of sec x is sec x into tan x plus differentiation of tan x means sec square x differentiation of tan x means sec square x complete আৰু এটা লাইন এৰেঞ্জ কৰি দিয়া next line this one is dy by dx dy by dx or differentiation of y with respect to x differentiation of y with respect to x 1 by sec x plus tan x sec x this one plus sec square x sec x to common le lua this sec x is common then this tan x plus sec x this tan x plus sec x tan x plus sec x cancel the answer is sec x next question ami most important line to hold this line how we can arrange this line which is called chain rule to bahut important hoy chain rule to ami hikilo amar etu question complete hoy gol next question number 2 solution y equal to e to the power 6x into cos 3x next number 2 solution number 1 next solution number 2 koriso ami 1 2 3 4 5 5 ta question likhisu tar mo 1 number 2 number 3 number kori dim baki tomalok dutak moi tomalokok ekdam suli homework e koribo dim this homework not this try yourself hegita nije try koriba etia moi question number 2 solution to saw then number 3 number 2 y equal to number 2 solution 2 y equal to e to the power 6x into cos 3x differentiate with respect to x differentiation of y with respect to x differentiation of e to the power 6x cos 3x dx to differentiation of y with respect to x ami koribole goi asu e to the power 6x into cos 3x e to the power 6x into cos 3x how can we differentiate e to the power 6x into cos 3x e to the power 6x into cos 3x that is first function is exponential that is e to the power e jodi ase this exponential function into cos trigonometric function First one is e to the power 6x. This is not a constant. E to the power 6x, variable is x, cos 3x, this variable at x ase. The product of these two functions. Product of these two functions means u into v. U into v formula to ami first put kori lওঁ. U into v, first u differentiate v. U, that is e to the power 6x. Differentiate v, differentiate cos 3x. Plus v, that is cos 3x, differentiation of u. First, ami formula to put kori lওঁ. Differentiation of u into v formula. This, using this formula, differentiation of u into v, ami etu line pai golo. Now we have to differentiate cos 3x and differentiate e to the power 6x. Differentiation of cos 3x. Differentiation of cos. To differentiation of cos means differentiate, we have to differentiate this cos function. To differentiation of cos function is differentiation of cos x dx is equal to minus sin x. This result. Differentiation of cos x dx equal to minus sin x. Now we have to arrange this cos angle x differentiate with respect to x. Here cos 3x differentiate cos 3x. Differentiation of cos 3x to ami keneke pam soa. Differentiation of cos 3x, differentiation of cos 3x, differentiation of x, then dx. Same hobo lagibo. Cos 3x, therefore here we have to write 3x. Jehetu yat cos 3x as angle to d 3x koriba into d 3x dx. This one. Plus cos 3x. This cos angle 3x, differentiation of e to the power 6x. Differentiation of e formula ase. Differentiation of e to the power x dx means e to the power x. So differentiation of e to the power x dx means e to the power x. The power of e is e to the power x differentiated by x. Power to the x ase differentiated by x hoise. Your power is 6 to the power x differentiated by 6x into differentiation of 6x dx. Very important puhai asu moyat chain rule. Very important tumi chain rule nihikile calculus or eku differentiation integration eku koribo nwariba. Bare bare bujibole chesta kora. Moi again discuss korisu yat. This is the product of two function u into v. Formula use korilu. Again we know that this differentiation of cos 3x. We know that differentiation of cos x dx equal to sin x. Cos angle is x differentiated by x. Cos angle is 3x differentiated by 3x. Therefore this into koila. E to the power x dx. E to the power 6x differentiated by 6x into this 6x. Then this becomes balance equal. Did I do? Balance equal. The last time line to likhile answer pai jam. E to the power 6x. Cos x differentiation minus sin x. Yat minus sin angle is 3x. Differentiation of 3x dx means 3 constant. Bahir ahil dx by dx means 1. Plus cos 3x. E to the power x dx means e to the power x. E to the power 6x d 6x, e to the power 6x d 6x means e to the power 6x into 6 constant, this will come outside, dx by dx is 1. To last line, differentiation of this line is minus 3 e to the power 6x sin 3x plus 6 e to the power 6x cos 3x. This is the derivative of e to the power 6x into cos 3x. First duta sum to korisu. Next etia moi 3 number sum to try kori sa ami 3 number to kori lo 3 number korar pisot tumaloke 4 all of dekhoi dimbo 4 to 5 so 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 number 1 completed number 2 is complete u into v number 3 y equal to root over e to the power root x. Next, number 1 number complete, number 2 complete, next number 3. Number 3, y equal to square root of e to the power root x. Square root of e to the power root x. Ami ulabo lage differentiate with respect to x. Y equal to e to the power root x. Y equal to root over e to the power root x. Root x kenage ami root thakile differentiation korim. How can you differentiate this root over e to the power root x? First, we have to eliminate this square root. I mean, first square root to eliminate korilom. Differentiation korim. Before differentiation, we have to eliminate this square root. Amar teta easy hoi jabo. Squaring both sides, y square. Squaring both sides, e to the power root x. That is SBS. Squaring both sides, first root over thokar karone squaring both sides kori first eliminate the square root. Square root to first eliminate kora, then you differentiate. Easy process, then you differentiate. This differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. This is out. Differentiation of with respect to x. Now, differentiation of y square with respect to x. Differentiation of y square with respect to x. We know differentiation of x to the power n with respect to x is this. And the formula jano. We know this. Differentiation of x to the power n dx equal to n into x to the power n minus 1. Yatsua here. This one is x base is x, differentiation with respect to x. If base is x, then differentiate with respect to x. Here, base is y. Here y is the base. So we have to differentiate with respect to y. Here y is the base. We have to differentiate this with respect to y. Then this multiply dy by dx. This is the called chain rule. Eduke koa hoise chain rule. Differentiation of y with respect to y. This dy balance hoi gol, cancel gole balance hobo. Here differentiation of e to the power root x. We have already ami eta question e thoka kori aisu. Differentiation of e to the power x. We know this result. Differentiation of e to the power x with respect to x. E to the power x with respect to x is e to the power x. If the power is x, then we have to differentiate by x. Here the power is root x. Therefore, we have to differentiate by root x. Into differentiation of root x, this result. Here the power is root x, therefore we have to differentiate by root x. Differentiate by root x, this. If this the power is x and differentiate by x, then the answer is e to the power x. Okay. Here, y to the power y square by dy. X to the power n dx. N into x to the power n minus 1. That is 2 into y to the power 2 minus 1 into dy by dx into dy by dx equal to e to the power x dx, e to the power x. e to the power root x, d root x, e to the power root x. And we have to differentiate root over x. Root over x means x to the power half dx. Our next aru duta mane at line koribo lagibo next. Yaloge buji paisa na students? Y square root of e to the power root x. Squaring both sides korile this become easy to solve. Easy hoy goise. This is chain rule. Product korisu ami arrange korisu. Chain rule of next line we have to only differentiate x to the power 1 by 2. X to the power 1 by 2 or root x. Yan mono rakhiba moi etia koi disu, but you have remember this result. Differentiation of root x dx means 1 by 2 root x. We get this from this formula. Differentiation of root x dx means 1 by 2 root x direct likhiba. Etia moi koi dekhwai disu baro. Now I'm going to solve this result. E to the power x to the power half. Next line. 2y 2y dy by dx. E to the power root x, e to the power root x, x to the power half. Formula hile half into x to the power half minus 1. N into x to the power n minus 1. That is this 2y dy by dx e to the power root x by 2 e to the power root x divided by 2 x to the power half minus 1. That is x to the power minus half. That means 2y dy by dx e to the power root x divided by 2 x to the power minus half. When this become in the denominator, then this become x to the power half. X to the power half means root x. We have to find dy by dx. Therefore, the last answer is dy by dx e to the power root x 2 to the 4 y root x. Now, what is the value of y? We have to substitute y. Y is square root of this result. Y is square root of this result means e to the power root x 4 y means square root of e to the power root x. E to the power root x into root x into root x. Y substitute y and root x. Another last line. Here I am going to write this last line. This equal to e to the power root x divided by 4 square root of x into e to the power root x. X into e to the power root x. This is the last answer of this question number 3. 1, 2 and 3 are completed. Tomaloke 1, 2, 3 bhalke sai lua. 4 and 5 try kori saba. Nohole mo next class ot ekita question nokoralo same type of kisuman mo question korai dim. U by v formula. This is sin ax plus b by cos ax plus b. This is u by v formula. 2 to the power sin x. This is a to the power x dx formula. 2 to the power sin x. Apply this a to the power x dx. Sin ax plus b divided by cos ax plus b. Use this differentiation of u by v. গতিকে আমি তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ চেইন ৰুলৰ এনেকুৱা প্ৰডাক্ট কৰা এনেকুৱা ধৰণে এৰেঞ্জ কৰা বহুত কোৱেশ্চন কৰিবলৈ তামাম কোৱেশ্চন আমি কৰিম তেতিয়াহে আমি অলপ এক্সপাৰ্ট হৈ যাম ডিফাৰেন্সিয়েচন ডাঙৰ ডাঙৰ ডিফাৰেন্সিয়েচন কৰিব লাগিব ইন্টিগ্ৰেচন শিকিব লাগিব গতিকে তোমালোকে ফাৰ্স্ট ৰিমেম্বাৰ দিস ৰিজাল্ট এইখিনি ৰিজাল্ট ফাৰ্স্ট মনত ৰাখি দিয়া অলৰেডি উই হেভ get this in this class 11 ত আমি অলৰেডি পাই গৈছো again ক্লাছ 12ত এবাৰ ৰিভিজন হৈছে দিছ টাইপ অফ কুৱেশ্যন অলপ হাৰ্ড টাইপ অফ কুৱেশ্যন আছিল এইটো এনেকুৱা কুৱেশ্যনবিলাক কৰি আছোঁ গতিকে লাষ্ট কুৱেশ্যনটো কৰিলোঁ এইটো ষ্টুডেণ্টছ আজি বাই বাই নেক্সট ক্লাছত আকৌ মই ডিফাৰেঞ্চিয়েশ্যন কৰি দিম